Hey everyone, I've been going over my Power Ranger and Sentai DVDs, so I figured, hey, I might as well toss in the rest of my Saban live-action tokusatsu TV shows. Let's see, so I'll go over all my Saban Ameritoku DVDs. So there's VR Troopers, Season 1, Volume 1. Let's see, 26 episodes of Season 1. Now, unfortunately, let's see. Okay, oh, there it is. The episode list. And I wrote out my own episode list with the writers credited. That's something I really wish these would do, is like credit the writers or the directors, things like that. Anyway, then there's Season 1, Volume 2, which also is the only one of these Shout Factory non-Power Ranger DVDs to have a bonus feature, aside from the Ninja Turtles anyway. It's the extended promo. This was a promo seen on a lot of the VHS tapes where, let's see, Caitlin's last name is different. It's Hall, I think. And, what's his name? Professor Hart, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name. It's been a while since I last watched VR Troopers. So anyway, yeah, Professor Hart has a completely different look in the show. He's just a pretty normal looking dude, and in this one, he's like a Einstein beardy CGI glitchy looking thing. Anyway, then we got season 2, volume 1. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All pretty standard. And then the releases got interesting because originally they canceled the last release. Apparently it didn't sell well, which is weird. They didn't really promote these hard. So I don't know why they were surprised they didn't sell well. Oh, well, anyway, fans, like, campaigned to get them released. They finally released them, but they were, like, really limited releases. And they're probably pretty hard to find now, unfortunately. Like I've seen on eBay and Amazon, you can buy sets of Beetle borgs and VR Troopers, but it's only the first 3 volumes. They don't include the last 4th volume, which doesn't hurt it that much because neither of them had conclusions. They just ended on cliffhangers. But it'd still be nice to be able to have the whole thing. So anyway, that's all the VR Trooper DVDs, but I'm aware of there were more VR Trooper DVDs in the UK. There they are. They had 4 volumes. See, there were 1, 2, 3, and then they had a mega disc which collected the first 3 volumes. I think this was like most of the first season. A weird thing is that the mega disc and volume 3 had a scene from like a Metal Heroes special with Gavan and Sherivan. Wonder how confused kids were there, 'cause they were never in VR Troopers. Actually, Gavan was in Beast Morphers recently. So yeah, that's interesting. There was one more VR Troopers release I wanted to show you. I found this weird thing, like a triple feature of the King Arthur cartoon, VR Troopers, and Digimon. Boy, that's weird. Let's see, and that's all for VR Troopers. Now, Master Rider never got an official release, but I do happen to have this bootleg set. I've got 2 bootleg sets, actually, of Master Rider. And the weird thing is that let's see, one of them, it's all, like, recorded off a TV. It looks really bad, but at least I have it in case YouTube ever takes it down or it's erased completely from the internet. But the other one, a lot of the episodes actually looked really nice. Like, almost DVD quality, or, well, at least VCD quality. But anyway, they looked okay. But then other episodes looked like crap. And I found a website, there was somebody who, they had found like a bunch of Master Rider stuff, like VCDs, or they'd found like really good recordings or prints of it, and they were trying to remaster it themselves. But they didn't do everything because they didn't have the sources for everything, and also they didn't even like the show. So they weren't too fond of doing that, but anyway, yeah. There was one Master Rider DVD that I could find. It's the UK. Let's see. It's Escape from Edenoi and another two-parter. And that's it for Master Rider official DVD releases. Just that one. They've never put out the rest. I don't know what the reason is, but there is a few odd things. Let's see. We did get Kamen Rider the First retitled Masked Rider the First. I don't know why they retitled it Masked Rider. Like, yeah, that's what common means, but it's just strange. And all I can guess is, I don't know, maybe Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was on at the time, and they didn't want to confuse people with that? But, like, this confused people, because I remember seeing this, like, in the store, and I saw Masked Rider, and I was like Dex and Furbus and stuff? No, it's Kamen Rider. And I was like, oh, okay. And there were some other people who were confused about it. They saw Masked Rider, and they were like, oh, that stupid American thing, I don't want to see that. And they passed on it. And then, let's see, another really weird one is, let's see, I have this Malaysian Kamen Rider movie collection. And on the little description on the back, it's not a description of the movies. All it is, they just copy-pasted the Wikipedia about Saban's Masked Rider. Masked Rider is the 90s update of the Japanese show Kamen Rider. The plot follows as such. Prince Dex of Planet Edenoi, blah 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 blah. Count Dragon is actually his uncle, ... Yeah, that's strange. So for a show that didn't get an official release, it kind of put its hands in everything else. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, next up is Beetle borgs. I really like Beetle borgs. So anyway, there's Season 1, Volume 1. Season 1, Volume 2. Nothing really to say here. It's every episode in order. Uncut. Pretty standard. And there's Metallics. Season 2, Volume 2. This is a really rare release, apparently. Although, I have seen these floating around now, like, hovering around like $20. So that's not too bad. And I think Best Buy actually has Season 2, Volume 2 now, if you want to check them. Let's see. Oh, and then we got Ninja Turtles Next Mutation. Now, this is the complete series set. There is, let's see. Before the complete series, they released it in 2 volumes. There it is. And the weird thing with, let's see, Volume 2, there was this little little red sticker in the corner that says, includes a new behind-the-scenes featurette. What? A new featurette? What is it talking about? That wasn't on there. It's not on this either. So what is it? I don't know. I've never been able to find any information about what this sticker was about. Was there a behind-the-scenes thing planned for this? Maybe. Now, I did find out that, let's see, some of the effects in the show, they were done by the Chiodo brothers, the guys who did Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and they do effects for tons and tons of stuff. They're really cool guys, they do lots of cool stuff, and they do a lot of interviews, so maybe they were willing to do a featurette about working on Next Mutation, but unfortunately, it isn't. But there are still some bonus features on here. Let's see, and it's not listed in the bonus features here on the complete set. On the individual set it is. Let's see. There's a music video on Volume 2, and then there's a couple episodes. Oh wait, no, there it is. Way down there at the bottom, music video. Okay. So it is listed in here. Anyway, then there's 2 Power Rangers in Space episodes. And the weird thing about those, the first one isn't really a team up with the Turtles. They don't show up until like the last 10 seconds. The next episode is them. So it's really weird they included both episodes. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for official Power Ranger DVD, or Saban Ameritoku DVDs, but there are a few more I wanted to go over. Like, here's the bootleg DVD of Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog. It's never gotten an official release in the US. In fact, the only place I can find that got Mystic Knight DVDs was Germany. And there they are. They got, I think, 2 volumes, and then that was it. And then there is more show that got DVDs, but not in the US, not in the UK, not in Germany, in Italy. Los Luchadores. Yeah, I'll count it. It's a live-action superhero show produced by Saban. It aired on Fox Kids in the 90s. Now, Italy put out, I think, 4 volumes of this altogether. Let me try and find pictures of the DVDs. I can't find Volume 2 for some reason. Oh, there it is. And there's volume 2. Pretty much the same covers, they just changed the backgrounds each time. And then there's okay, and there's 3 with the red background. And then last is 4 with the green background. The other weird thing with Los Luchadores, I can't find bootleg DVDs of it anywhere. You'd think for a live-action Saban show from the 90s, you'd be able to find DVDs of it. But it's easy to find on YouTube and Internet Archive if you want to watch it there. So I guess maybe that's why it's never been bootlegged, because it's pretty simple to find. So yeah. There's the Saban and Ameritoku DVDs I have, and a couple of bootlegs there. Hope y'all enjoyed this. See ya.